Well, this is a different podcast. Hey, it's Scott Beebe with the Business on Purpose podcast and the platform where we liberate you, small business owners, from the chaos of working in your business. A little bit of a rare podcast. I'm actually on a train right now from Frankfurt to Amsterdam. We just crossed into the Netherlands, and I wanted to go back to one of our recent architecture firm Freedom Formula calls. That's a program that Enoch Sears and I have the privilege of being able to run for a group of heroic architect firm owners where we help liberate them from the chaos of working in their firm. And we run them through the 4 Steps to Business Freedom program. And I wanted to play this little snippet from a husband and wife power couple, dynamic duo out of Tennessee, architecture firm. And they have been implementing process, and not only implementing, but also sharing in the implementation of that process. And I want you to hear the enthusiasm and the results of what happens when you begin to implement. Listen to this, and I'll see you on the backside.
We've got several guys in the office are writing processes. We're starting to interview. I'm actually having to pull them down a little bit and slow them down to some degree. So they're really embracing the whole notion of the process. Starting to get some potential candidate interviews going. Had one in particular that seemed interesting enough. The conversations, the 7 Steps to Hiring video you did has really been tremendously helpful, because I figured out shortly into the interview this was probably somebody I didn't want to have filling the role. That very personality I've hired in the past and turned out to be a mistake. So that's a win.
What video was that? The disc video you're talking about? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And also related to that, with this candidate, I did go through, again, following the steps that you've laid out with, shared our vision, shared the job description, and the candidate was just blown away. He just said, wow, nobody else I've talked to has had anything at all like this. This is amazing. So when the right guy comes through, the right gal comes through, I think that's going to help me, convince them to join our firm as opposed to the other people I may be interviewing with. So I'm seeing, while I haven't had the right person come through the door yet, I'm seeing that the steps you laid out are definitely going to be helpful to make sure I identify the right one and entice them and excite them about coming to our firm.
And I'd like to add that this whole process thing it's just changing my life, because even this morning, it seems really weird, but feeding our dog is a process. And it changed today. So instead of just thinking about it, I walked right back to Scott and said, by the way, there's a new process for feeding our dog. It's just too much fun. But it calls to mind that when you change something, like you said, it's never complete. When you find a better way to do something or change something within the office, it has to be changed in the process, or no one else knows but you. So that kind of I was kind of tickled with it, changing it, but it's like, if I don't tell him, it's really going to upset our dog because I've changed one. Anyway.
You heard Donna say, it's changing our life. I don't want you to discount that. I don't want you to think, Scott, this is just process. It's just vision, mission, values. Now, we can't do that, because in the history of man and woman, all the way to the beginning of time, when vision is implemented, transformation can take place. And that's what we want to see happen. And that's what you can do. Hey, if you're an architect, we're here to serve you. The architecture firm Freedom Formula. Let us know how we might be able to serve you in helping liberate you from the chaos of working in your business. And for everybody else, 4 steps to businessfreedom.com. We'll see you next time right here on the Business on Purpose podcast.